Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to dive into the world of CSS animation and explore how to create an impressive animated background. Okay, let's start by taking a look at the HTML structure that we'll be working with. As you can see, we have a div element with a class area that will contain our animated background. Inside the area, we have an unordered list with a class circle. Next, each ally element will represent a circle in our animation. Now that we have our HTML structure, let's move on to the CSS. Area. This is a class selector. It will be used as the container for the animated background. This line sets the background color to a solid color. This line sets a linear gradient of the background. It creates a smooth transition of color from left to right. This line sets the width of the area element to 100% and the height to 200 VH. Next, we have the circle class selector. Here we set the position to absolute, top 0 and left to 0. Next, we set the width and height to 100%. Overflow to hidden. Next, we have the circle ally selector. Here we set the position to absolute, display to block, and the list style to none. Next, we set the width and the height to 20 pixels. This line sets the background color of each circle to a semi-transparent white. This line animation to the circle with a duration of 25 seconds, a linear timing function, and an infinite iteration count. Next, we set the button to -150 pixels. This selector targets the first ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 25%, width and height to 80 pixels, and the animation delay to 0 seconds, that it will start animating immediately. Now this selector targets the second ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 10%, width and height to 20 pixels, animation delay to 2 seconds, that it will start animating after a 2-second delay. Animation duration to 12 seconds. Now this selector targets the third ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 70%, width and height to 20 pixel, animation delay to 4 seconds, that it will start animating after a 4-second delay. Now this selector targets the fourth ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 40%, width and height to 60 pixel, animation delay to 0 second, that it means it will start animating immediately, and animation duration to 18 seconds. Next, this selector targets the fifth ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 65%, width and height to 20 pixel, and animation delay to 0 second. Now this selector targets the sixth ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 75%, width and height to 110 pixel, animation delay to 3 seconds. It will start animating after a 3-second delay. Now this selector targets the seventh ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 35%, width and height to 150 pixel, animation delay to 7 seconds, next, this selector targets the 8th ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left to 50%, width and height to 25 pixel, animation delay to 15 seconds. It will start animating after a 15-second delay, and animation duration to 45 seconds. Next, this selector targets the 9th ally element. Here we set the left to 20%, width and height to 15 pixel, animation delay to 2 seconds, and animation duration to 35 seconds. This selector targets the 10th ally element inside the circle element. Here we set the left 85%, width and height to 150 pixel, animation delay to 0 second, and animation duration to 11 seconds. Now let's add keyframe. Here let's start from 0%. Here we set the transform to translate y0. And rotate to 0 degree. Next, the 100%. Here we set the transform translate to y minus 1000 pixel and rotate to 720 degree. Next, we set the opacity to 0 and the border radius to 50%. So that's up today for tutorial for creating a CSS animated background. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting web development tutorials. Thank you.